Welcome back, anglers. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to the angler, sorry, not the hunter, the angler Call of the Wild. We're back on Izilo Zasendulo, where we're probably going to see about likely doing a little bit of the photo challenges to get some of these done. Probably going to have a few like location challenges around them too. And then we might even look at trying to start onto what I think is going to be the bottom feeding challenges down here as well. The last episode, we got a little bit of cave fishing in, which I was a little surprised it was included, but it's nice to have. As well as we got down a couple of gear challenges where... Or was it location? I think it was one gear, one location, because we finally found a place to... where we were able to catch the purple Labeo, as well as... I thought we had caught a Rednose Labeo, too. Or maybe it was just the purple one. Okay, well, at least we had caught the purple Labeo to knock that out. I'm just going to... Oh, no, we still are after one. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, it needs to be a bronze rank or higher, so maybe what I'll do is... Okay, they seem to like to go for... corn, cheese, or eggs. So, you know what? Let me set this to an 8 and try the cheese. Maybe it's just that the hook size was too big for them. So, yeah... Okay, so I think we want to actually try casting... Yeah, we were down here because I don't want to get the line caught in any of the, like, little supports for this bridge, pier, or whatever you want to call it. And we'll try up here. So we're going to try mixing a little bit of sightseeing and fishing in today. Or, well, I guess maybe just for this weekend in general and see how we go. But yeah, maybe we'll try... Maybe we'll save bottom fishing to start next weekend, just then everything is done and contained, or at least, like, to start and go through is on a completely new weekend, then we don't have to, like, pause midway through its start. We'll just see how things go, and if we can get lucky and catch a red nose here. Yeah, I tried to pull you over this way more. Not really any fight here, but since we are... Oh, it's actually another purple. I caught up. I'm surprised I caught a silver-sized on a hook size of 8. Like, I actually still haven't found haven't pulled up a hook size chart yet for the Izilo Zasendulo. So I don't know if the DLCs have changed their structure a little bit where you can get more variety of, like, sizes than how linear it was. Or maybe rankings by location. I don't really know how it's operating now. I do like it, though. I'm going to admit I do like it, because I know that's one thing that I've criticized the game to have for a long time, is the linear focus of it just felt like you could really narrow down what the right setup was. And if you didn't have that type of fish in the area, it felt like nothing was after it. But having it so that way you could have much more variety for, like, what sizes will go for the setups, and hook size doesn't feel like it's as restrictive or, like, as hard, as rigid as it was. That's it. That's what I was trying. There's more flexibility in that to it. And I'm just going to fill that in a little bit and just let it keep going down and along to see. I was kind of expecting a little bit of something to have happened by now if it was going to, but... We'll give it another moment or two just floating down the water here. Maybe I've got to try... There was something that jumped, but it's so small I couldn't really make it out. I don't think it should have been a Labeo, because these... the Labeos and the mojo are more so carp species, so you kind of expect bottom feeding or not really predatory, or if they do, it's more for worms or stuff on the bottom. Although I guess depending on the species of carp, some of them might be, I won't rule out there might be some carp that are, like, vacuum feeders and might be a little more aggressive when it can come to things, but I feel like it's not really a norm for them. Okay, you know what? While that does its thing, I want to check in the handbook and see, because the details here... Because it does say they can go from 3 to 11 pounds. And this one? No, it does sound like the purple labeo should be bigger, so I think... It might just be a bit of bad luck right now, although I can always try taking that back in. And see about a different bait type for them. I think it was corn, cheese, and eggs, it said? Yeah. So we'll try the eggs and see how they do. Maybe we can get the fish rafter with those. And I don't believe there was any traits it had for, like, time of day preference. It really is becoming more and more apparent to myself that I've really got to find a way to just kind of, like, slow down and go a little bit more carefully over stuff. Like, checking the handbook. Yeah, see? Oh, bottom lurker, that's what I'm messing up. Okay, bring that back in. That's what I've been screwing up on these guys. The purple ones aren't bottom lurkers, so you can get them at any depth, really. But for these guys... That was probably the piece of the puzzle I was messing up on. Now, see if we can get lucky with that or not. I guess it is just purple labeos keep jumping up and down through the water. I'm kind of hoping maybe once we get to the bottom fishing, that's where we'll get some more of the unique species like the catfish, the eel, and some other ones that actually have like a mission behind them to go for. Okay, nothing really that go. Redbreast Coop. I'm not after Redbreast Kerper, though. I guess the game just decides if you're having too much trouble getting any species of fish, that's what the defaults do. Yeah, we'll try the cheese way up there and at the bottom depth and see. I'm not hoping to spend too long here, but it might just be luck of the draw if that's how it'll play out. It might even be that for the Rednose, I should be using the bottom feeding setup. I was just kind of hoping, because we've had a fair run of luck with the float setup, we could maybe try it out here too. And what is the species I still have left to go? Is it just the... Yeah, it's just these two we haven't caught a specimen of yet. Oh, there's something. And let's bring this in. Yeah, my guess it's... Oh, actually, I'm kind of surprised it has that much, I mean, we are only at 30% friction break, but even still to have a little bit of red for the tension in the bottom right there. Well, surprised to see. Looks like it might be a purple again. Nope. Actually, a common carp. I wasn't expecting that here. Yeah, actually... I guess maybe they'd be in moving water. I thought they'd prefer more stagnant water because they like be more like bottom feeding, but yeah, at least there's another species to get. We'll keep going for the one we're after, though. We'll try for one more fish. If it's not a red nose, we'll try changing the hook size again and see what comes of that. Just let that keep bob. Oh, there we go. Something else. Okay, second strike. No, I don't think it's another carp, or if it is, it's going to be a pretty tiny one. But it is another labeo. You know, for just being a juvenile, it looks bigger than the one we picked up. Okay, but you know what? If we're getting that, I think it's safe to say we will try up to a 6 with the cheese. Just see if we can get lucky here. Now, I thought I had heard, or well, I shouldn't say heard, but there might be a bug right now with the game where as you catch and show fish off, or like what you're holding up, the model size is like stuck at a default setting for every fish. I don't know if it's true or not, but it would explain why that juvenile looked so big for us holding it up like we were. We'll just see what we pull in here and compare. But I think there is something like that where the fish sizing isn't actually being portrayed properly. I don't know if it's all species or not. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know, it just looked like that other purple labeo we picked up was so much bigger. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I can do here. The only thing I can think of for the red nose is, again, to actually try a quick bottom attempt. We'll see if this one pulls in one or not. If not, then we will switch to that. Two strikes, so it's something interesting. Oh. And decent bit of tension for 30%. I'm thinking this might be another carp. Well, common carp, perhaps. Because it feels like with how steady the tension is to the line, it is just like a dead weight on the other end. We'll see what it is we pull up. Oh, I think it's a purple labeo. No. Not a red nose, though. It's something else. It's actually a mirror carp. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We will try, because it's the other one that lists. Oh, shoot. Cannot try, because I don't actually have the correct, the right line for it. Yeah, I can't pick the bread bait. Actually, I don't even think I have the corn on me as a bait type, so that might be a reason why I'm, not having luck. But the only other thing I can think of is maybe I have to go really, really tiny with the hook size. Because it does say for the red nose, they only reach about a foot at full length. So yeah, they are a tinier fish. So you know what, maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll switch it down to like a hook size of 10 and try with the cheese after this one. Just wait and see if we can get anything interesting with the cast first, though. And then for the photo op... Ooh, okay, better focus on here since we did have a strike. Or some attention. 2. And there we go. Okay, what do we got coming in? Makes that way the fish is basically getting pulled downstream to us too. And a little more, and then we should be pulling it out. Nope, another purple Labeo. Or Labeo. Yes, that one's a silver. Toss you back in, bud. We're looking for your cousin. But I am thinking they've got to be a tiny little thing. So we'll try the eggs with this. Go all the way to bottom. And we'll try this and see. And we'll just give it a couple moments and see what happens. And I'm trying to remember, there's been an update for Called Wild the Angler. It's, I think, the 2nd anniversary update that's come out. There's a couple of new species added onto Golden Ridge. I'm trying to remember what they are. I can't remember one of them, but I know the other one's a crayfish, which is a bit of a weird one to try catching with, like, line at all. But I don't know if we'll go over or go into what it showcased there, given we have so much on Izilo Zasendulo still to do. Like, I want to at least make sure we clear out all the silver rank challenges. Whether we will go through all the gold ones, we'll have to see. Because they might be a little trickier to do with the specifications they have in place for them. Like, to have the line strengths of each type we have to work with. I think they will feel more fun and engaging to try doing because we do have to mind how our strength of equipment and such is, but it might take a fair bit of funding and planning to get it all out to make sure we have the right setups. I was kind of hoping we would have seen something going for that here. Corn, cheese, eggs, red... It does say red worms, so I'm kind of thinking maybe I want to try that at hook size 6, because that has to be possible for them. Because I think the red worm... Yeah, you can only start putting it on at hook size 6. So let's just try something from their full list and see. They are proving to be pretty elusive for one of the last species to go for. I prefer to knock this out here as we come across it, just because the location challenges mean we'd have to come out here again anyway. Well, let's see if we can get lucky. Was it a... No, it's a purple, I believe. Yeah, another purple. Bronze of that one, though. Okay, is there anywhere... Oh! Made it to level 33 now. You know, I do see a little tiny thing swimming right there. It does make me wonder... Maybe I should try going for this... like hook size 9 or something again. We'll get something here and then I'll see. Because let me double check inspecting and see if it says ain't. Ooh. Muddy rocky bottoms. Okay, so maybe I do want more towards the shore. And what are you? Oh, another purple. As soon as that big fin comes up, I can tell it's a purple labeo. Yeah, silver one on that. Okay, yeah, so let's do 9. And try the eggs and see. Because I've seen a very, very tiny little thing swimming about here. Okay, so if I do want, like, the minimum cast distance, it is quick cast is the easiest way of doing it. But yeah, I've seen something really tiny in, like, the shores swimming about, so it makes me wonder if maybe that is a red nose. Because I can't think of what other species is that small. Possibly canary carper, but I don't quite think so. I can't see it being any of the carp species. Oh, something's going for it. Kind of hard to hear with the constant flow of the water, but... Let's see, are you our elusive one we've been after? Yes, you are. Well, bigger than I thought for just a bronze, but... With that, we can finally move along from here. So we're going to do just that. Okay, so... Next destination looks like we want to do a U-turn. Actually, it might be easier if I just fast travel here and then... Yeah, you know what, we'll do that. We'll fast travel back to this trailhead, call the vehicle there, and then we'll just follow the roads for a little bit of these next few stops. Right, so the call station is... There you are. Where's our... Oh, jeez. Almost dropped right on top of me. Okay, so I believe we want to go up... Yeah, follow the north and then just follow it straight along. No turns or anything off the road. So can do, no problem. We'll probably see about stopping at the first photo site, see if there's anything like a location challenge at it. And if not, we'll move to the next. Yeah, we've already seen the cave, so we don't need this turn off. So it looks like it's the next one we want to go off onto the right. And I think it's going to be the Cradle of Mankind, it's called. So I wonder if there's like... It's like maybe a little fossil site or something, and maybe that's why it's called that? We'll just try to watch for where... there is a turn off the main road. It looks like it should be like a bit of a pave or gravel or something, so it should stand out compared to a foot trail. And a building never hurts either. Izilo Zasendulo. Welcome to Cradle of Mankind. Nope. Probably not supposed to be bringing the vehicle onto that part of this. So I wonder if it's meant to be like a museum then. Yeah, all it says is it's Cradle of Mankind. Doesn't say if it's like a museum, art thing, or what have you. I get that lined up nice and pretty. There we go.
This is the Cradle of Mankind, the largest concentration of
that's it.
ancestral remains in the world. These limestone caves were the discovery site of a 2.3 million year old fossil. one Australopithecus africanus, or Mrs. Ples, as she's known at home. And right now, it's the site of a shiny visitor center.
That's what this is.
Where you can see tools, bones, all sorts.
Okay. Yeah, because these are man-made ponds, I'm guessing there's no location challenge here. But I figured I'll just do a quick check, just in case. Because maybe the game does want to throw everything they can for you, but... yeah, no, I don't see any little signs or such popping up to say, like, challenge to pick up here. Okay, and then from here, maybe we'll drive up over to that, if possible. Just to try to knock out a few things if we can, all at once. So for that... well, it's a good thing we don't leave tire tracks. Let's just put it that way. So we basically want back onto the main road. First right, and I think first left. Ooh. Actually, I think that will give us an idea of where we're going. Quenquachala Cave. Probably butchered that pronunciation, but we'll see how they have the naming of it once we reach it. Yeah, should be a right coming up in just a moment, or did we pass it? We already passed it. Oh, I guess I do leave tire tracks. My mistake. Oh, it was literally right. I should have checked better. It was literally right at the sign that the turnoff is probably right there. Yeah. I didn't realize it was, though. Okay. Follow this up, and it's... oh, and this is our turnoff, too. Wonder, maybe we'll even have another little cave fishing challenge here. Let's see. That's through the bush a little bit. Quenquachala Cave. Oh, and this one we gotta go under for it. Ooh. Okay, well that's, I'm pretty sure some mood lighting put in here, but yeah, we will have a location challenge. So let's just get the photo first, and then we'll be on our way.
Nice shot. That'll do.
Nothing else to comment here, huh? Okay, if they say so. But yeah, with how much water there is here, it makes me feel like this might be a spot for like gold or diamond fish of some species. And what's in the cache? Oh, a couple of things. Some red worms and some dog biscuits. Okay, and what is the location challenge for this spot? Ooh, the mottled eel. Bronze rank mottled eel. We have caught one already, which was like just a fluke, but we'll see here. We might have better luck with our setup. Because this is like in a cave and underground, we don't have to worry about what time of day it is. Why would you have a dock post all the way out there? You can't get a boat in here, can you? Anyway, though, we'll end today's episode of Call of the Wild the Angler right here for today. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, Anglers and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy fishing.